Hi everyone, I'm Kira Dills-DeSurra. I am Opera Colorado's mezzo-soprano artist in residence, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about pants roles. Now, if you saw Marriage of Figaro at Opera Colorado last spring, then you saw a perfect example of a pants role, Carabino. Now, this is a male character that's written for a female singer. As a mezzo-soprano, I play all types of pants roles, and I have to say, I love it the most. I personally love playing pants roles. I really connect with their youthful energy. I think I'm a child at heart, and I also live my life in a bow tie, so the attire also feels super comfortable to me. Just like in life, every boy is different, so I have to think about some things as I'm approaching each role. How does my character walk or move? Oftentimes these are young boys that are prepubescent or going through puberty. Their emotions are running really high and changing on a dime every second. So there's a lot to keep in mind when you're approaching these wonderful pants roles. I've played many pants roles in my career, and the top three favorites that come to the top of my head are Carabino from Marriage of Figaro, Stefano from Romeo and Juliet, and Hansel from Hansel and Gretel. Hansel is the youngest of all of these boys. I think in the iteration that we did, he was maybe 6 or 7. To prepare for this role, I asked my colleague who had twin 7-year-old boys if it was okay to observe his boys, and he graciously obliged. I learned so much from watching them just run around the rehearsal room. Their energy is so big, their emotions are so big, the way that they carry their bodies a little bit floppy, flip flap, and so it was so exciting to bring that sort of energy that I really cherish in my own life into this character. He is constantly getting himself into trouble, playing tricks on his sister, and just having a good time. I found that I was able to use a lot of my improv skills when it came to this role and just try random and different things every time. And even within the performances themselves, to try something a little different that wouldn't mess up my colleagues. I also found myself getting random mysterious injuries every time that I came off the stage. So you never know what you're gonna get with young boys, and that was a highlight of my career. Now with Stefano, he's a little bit older than Hansel, and he is surrounded by a lot of older guy friends that he kind of is trying to emulate, specifically Mercutio. Now, when I played this, I had a wonderful Mercutio, Paula Rosa. You were brilliant. Just kind of a macho, charismatic guy on and off the stage. So I would often watch him both on and off the stage to try to get Stefano to be able to emulate his kind of body language as best I could while still being a little bit awkward and definitely not able to fully pull it off. With Stefano, there's a wonderful stage combat element to that role. I used to fence a lot in high school and college, and so I was able to bring some of those skills in, and once the director found out that I also had a background in circus arts, I was able to also juggle with that role. So it was just really fun to kind of incorporate a lot of skills that I love and cherish and bring them into the operatic repertoire, especially in this character. Anyway, every pants role is completely different, and the way in which every performer goes about approaching those roles is completely different, but I just wanted to share a few personal experiences of mine and silly stories with you, just to have you better understand one person's take on a very fun topic, pants roles.